it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Murray, coming off a Suns make. Pass to Jokic. Paul against Murray, and he can't get that one. Nice D from Paul. Here's Phoenix. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Left side, Paul. 6 to shoot. Booker against Porter. Booker can't get it to go.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Now Murray. Up top, Barton. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Murray, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Gordon to the paint. Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target. You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant, to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Deflects the pass. Right side, Paul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The putback. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. Gordon outside. To the middle. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power and speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open 3. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Suns have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Ayton, a screen on Murray. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Hey, you know, when it comes to the pick and roll, Chris Paul does it with precision. His timing, impeccable.
Murray passes to Gordon. Pass to Porter. 5 on the clock. In transition, here come the Suns. And Šarić throws it down.
You know, once he's in the paint, Šarić is ready to throw it down.
And here's Denver. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Murray. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From 9 feet, that one a little long.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
They get the rebound.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Pass to Barton. Porter with it. The three is up. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Saric, the pass to Aiden. Back to Saric. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
First team foul.
The Suns shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Outside Paul. To the inside. Shot from the low block.
That's rock-solid defense right there. Jokic bodied him up and then affected the trajectory of the shot.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Ayton. 6 points for him. Back to Paul. With the drive. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Paul. Yep, count it.
Paul's quickness on the drive too much for the defense. They just can't find a way to stop him.
Here's Murray. Gordon outside. Now Jokic. Gordon down low. Saric covers. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul with it. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, I love the pass-first nature of Paul's game. So good at setting up his teammates and endearing himself to them because of it.
Barton outside. Driving in. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Bridges. Gordon with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And then Porter with the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Jokic doing a nice job there boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Pass to Saric. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Rejected by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half of this one. Barton with it. Now guarded by Booker. Gordon outside. Jokic with a screen on Saric. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Down low. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Murray passes to Barton. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. From deep, Jokic. And Booker pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
That ties the game. Bridges has got 5 points.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Murray finds Gordon. 20 seconds left to play in the half. Ayton against Jokic. Shoots from the line. Again, Jokic missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Left side Paul. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the... All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Nuggets, 23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for the Nuggets, Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3 spot.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
All alone on the break.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Payne, pass to McGee. Here's Crowder. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Offensive rebound, Nader. It's Shamet on the wing. Pass to Nader. Clock at 6. Back to Shamet. Another shot. Rebound by the Nuggets. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's Nader on the wing. Right side Payne. 6 to shoot. Can't get it to drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Rivers, good. And now a 6-point Nugget lead. The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Payne against Morris. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. The Suns need to get off a shot. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The first one falls. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
Third team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Morris against Payne. Inside. Here's Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Blocked. Green against Crowder. Pass to McGee. And now we've got an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And here's Denver. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Over to the left wing. Here's Najee. He's covered by Aiden. And again, Denver no good. The Suns trailing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Denver, P.J. Dozier at the line for two.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Ball drives in. Deflected. They retain possession. That one goes in. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Morris on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Najee.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
That one falls.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
Pass to Green. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Najee. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now here's Paul. Now Aiden. Out to Bridges. 4 on the clock. Takes it inside. Second chance shot.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Nuggets on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Murray with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Murray against Paul. With the 10-footer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And the Nuggets shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Ball against Gordon. All sorts of time. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Barton. Tries yet again. And Chris Paul clears it away. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Phoenix on D. They have yet to score here in the 4th. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Murray against Paul. Shot clock at 6. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Outside Booker. Back to Aiden. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Murray against Paul. Here's Jokic. Barton finds Jokic. The Nuggets need to get one up. With 1 on the clock. With the clock winding down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Saric. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Pass to Barton. Outside for Porter. Let's go with a 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Now Bridges. Ayton passes to Paul. And here's Saric for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Saric against Porter. Shoots over Saric. Got a hand on it.
Like watching Saric make his presence felt with blocks like these.
Shot clock at 3. Gordon, count it, good.
Aaron Gordon.
And the Nuggets lead by 13.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Nuggets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Here's Porter. Again, Porter missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Murray from outside. And another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So the Nuggets win it. Exceptional. All right, Allie, good stuff. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline, here are the 5 for the Suns. Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Marjanovic in at the center position, locking down the middle. Drops in the 3.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Booker against Doncic. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Hauled in by Paul.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And here's Saric for 3. Doncic against Booker. And they doubled up Doncic. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
And he nails the 3rd.
Any player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that you create.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Hauled in by Paul. Ayton in the high post. Outside for Booker. And here's Saric for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Porzingis with a screen on Booker. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
Ayton in the high post. Marjanovic on him. Ayton finds Saric. Now Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton passes to Booker. Ayton with it. Marjanovic on him. It's picked off. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Doncic. Knocked away. Stolen by Bridges. It's a one-on-one situation. Outside Booker. And he drives in. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Doncic. Porzingis with it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Left side, Hardaway. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, they get a hand on it. Doncic against Paul. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Hardaway against Paul. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Out on his own on the break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. And a nice finish on the layup.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, can find a way to get it done.
To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. Parked it down low that time. He's got hit with the 3-second call. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. For Phoenix, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Booker against Doncic. From downtown. Paul shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Lets it fly. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Pass to Paul. Cauley-Stein against Aiden. Up top, Saric. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley-Stein. Doncic with it, and it's Paul picking him up. He shoots. Doncic, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Second team foul.
The Suns trailing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Booker goes in, and Booker with the jam.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And Doncic launches from deep. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. To the middle. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And Doncic puts up a deep three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's a tie game in Dallas. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Maxi Kleber out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brown in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pass to Aiden. Powell with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Brunson. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Now Kleber. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award for someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Saric. No good that time. Oh, great D that time from Kleber. Here's Brunson. And that one comes up a bit short. Powell with a steal. Kleber with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Bullock. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Paul into the lane. Brown with some nice D. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Bullock. Now Brunson. Booker defending. It's Brown on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bullock's shot is off. Well, the Suns shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Dallas, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Down low. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Bridges, left side. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again. And it's the Mavericks ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. From deep, here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Doncic outside. Outside Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ayton passes to Paul. Booker against Doncic. 5 to shoot. Outside Paul. Fires for 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Ayton against Doncic. Another one falls for Dallas.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Doncic. They get it back.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And yep, it's good.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. At 7-2, he'll go through you.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Crowder, he's checked in for Šarić. Nader comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And Payne is subbed in for Booker. Doncic against Payne. Doncic right side. Right wing. Here's Marjanovic. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic against Payne. Pass to Nader. The 3. He drops it from range. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a 7. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for the Suns, Jay Crowder is out there with Abdel Nader. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5. Brunson against Payne. Brunson passes to Kleber. Kleber with a screen to the left wing. A good-looking shot from the wing. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Nader. Driving to the basket. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Dwight Powell.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Payne against Brunson. Kleber left side. And here's Payne outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleber passes to Brunson. Out to Kleber. Going inside. Here's Powell. Out left to the wing. Kleber finds Brunson. Misses the 3. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Brown.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Brunson passes to Brown. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Back to Brunson. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
It's Bullock on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And stolen by Brunson. McGee with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Shamet. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Powell with the stuff.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Payne against Brunson. Here's Nader. And the Suns miss again. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Brunson passes to Brown. Here's Bullock. Pass to Brunson. Back to Bullock from deep. Knocks down the long J. Bullock's got 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
It's Shamet on the wing. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Brunson against Payne. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Shamet. On target from range. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Kleba outside. Back to Brunson. Kick out to Brown. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. And there's the lob. Tipped. Powell with a steal. Brown with it. And it's Payne picking him up. It's rebounded by Nader. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. McGee. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Saric checks in for Crowder. Bridges comes in for Nader. Hall, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Booker in for Payne.
Tim Hardaway Jr., great momentum right to the rim.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. Over Finney-Smith. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Paul. Bridges has got 5.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. Don't go away. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Suns trailing. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Saric finds Booker. And here's Ayton. Cauley-Stein defending. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Fires from deep. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Pass to Doncic. From downtown, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound, number 8 here already in the game. Bridges passes to Ayton. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Paul against Hardaway. Left side, Paul. Shot clock at 5. Here's Šarić. The Suns need to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. No good from outside. The Suns shooting just under 40% from the field. And the Suns pushing it up now. Back to Paul. Now Šarić. With the drive. Bridges outside. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. It's tipped. Paul with a steal. And there's the call on Willie Cauley-Stein. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Paul against Hardaway. And here's Ayton. Pass to Bridges. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Cauley-Stein with it. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Pass to Cauley-Stein. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Cauley-Stein doing what he does best on offense, looking to throw it down.
Booker against Doncic. Now Šarić lets it go from the wing. That one's wide left.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Doncic, here we go. And he makes it on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Pass to Šarić. Outside for Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Dallas has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Porzingis with a screen on Šarić. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Here's Doncic. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Hardaway with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. Outside Booker. The layup misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Booker. Looking to end the drought. Yes!
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Saric with it. Offline.
Porzingis patrolling the floor, getting his arm.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
next. Hot. DA, take it away.
Thank you.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. And it's the Mavericks to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And finished off by Porter.
Boy, so agile and fluid at 6'10", finishing with an exclamation point. Porter Jr. Hard to stop this young guy.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. And a miss there on the triple. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Jokic. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Powell. Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Jokic with his screen on Hardaway. Jokic inside. Powell's there. Jokic, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's good.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Now, here's Doncic. And the pass to Powell. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Porter. Pocket 6. And Doncic, here we go. A putback.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Murray for 3. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. From past the arc, Porter pulls it in.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Now here's Hardaway.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Doncic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Now, here's Doncic. Driving the lane. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Barton. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
You know, that's the athleticism we refer to when we talk about Porter Jr. I mean, he gets to the bucket with ease.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. And Porter comes to help. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic against Murray. And a wide open look for Porter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Finney-Smith. Driving in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
24 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Doncic looking it over. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Murray, good.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the one spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. And Hardaway gets it to go. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Mavericks trail by 5. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Morris against Brunson. Morris with the bucket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Brunson the pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. The turnaround jumper. And it's Rivers with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 5. And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Mavericks trail by 5. Brunson scanning the floor. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Mavericks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. 1:52 left here in the second. Morris against Brunson. Passes to Bullock. Shot clock at 5. And here is Brown. Inside. It's stolen by Morris. Green finds Morris. Rivers in the corner. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:15 left in the first half. Bullock passes to Kleba. Over Rivers. Kleba, no good. The Nuggets leading by 5.
Dallas foul.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Magic substitution.
There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Hardaway. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. I mean, he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
Now here's Murray. He takes it in. That's tipped. And stolen by Gordon. Murray against Doncic. The kick out to Barton. Sinks the triple. Barton's got his second bucket of the night.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Doncic, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 6-point lead. Murray, no good. Porter with the steal. Drives to the hoop and finished off by Porter.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
The 3 for Doncic.
He got it in!
Mavs.
All right, David, thank you. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Murray on the floor for Dallas. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Powell with the steal. For the finish. And it's Powell slamming it down.
Dwight Powell, we knew he could bounce. Showing you some flavor, too. I see you, young fella.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done. He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic kicks to Powell. Doncic passes to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Doncic, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Pass to Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got 6.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
Dishes it to Murray. Back to Jokic. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets leading by 6. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Gordon inside. Headed by Porzingis.
You know, it's good seeing Porzingis work really hard on the defensive end. Does a nice job staying in position and contesting and challenging the shot without fouling.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now the feed to Hardaway. Stolen by Rivers. The dish to Morris. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The pass to Najee. Here's Dozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bullock with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Dallas again missing.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Pass to Morris. Driving inside. The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Passes it to Kleba. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. They need this one. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Green dishes to Morris. Green, the pass to Morris. Pass to Najee. An even 3-on-3 break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Morris with the ball. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenge.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Mavericks trail by 10. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer, and they pick up 2.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Doncic against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
They're outside. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. From deep. Barton with the rebound. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Back to Gordon. Jokic finds Gordon, and Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Jokic. He dishes it to Gordon. Terrific swat. They recover it. Outside for Murray. 5 to shoot. He can't get it to go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Now Doncic. Right wing. Releases. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Doncic has got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. Murray against Doncic. From deep three-point range, and they'll get another chance.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Traps in the tray.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray scanning the floor. The three. Again, the miss by Murray.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray against Doncic. Now the pass to Kleba. Stolen by Gordon. Murray outside. Barton sets a screen for Murray. From outside, off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here's Porter. After Luka Doncic's miss.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and got the pass to him right on time.
Cauley Stein with a screen on Murray. Pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Doncic. Six to shoot. Down low. Pulls it from the elbow. Denver grabs the miss. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Porter outside. Here's Jokic from 13 feet. It goes down. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
2 second difference between shot clock and game clock. For three, Murray drills the three-pointer.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Doncic. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here are the five for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Jokic. Just 2 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. And too long on the shot.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Ayton passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Šarić. "13 feet out. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 3-on-3. Gordon with it. Picked up by Šarić. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Murray against Paul. Out to Gordon. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. To the inside. And stolen by Jokic. Porter against Bridges. Porter, the pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Now here's Bridges. Porter with the steal. It's stolen by Šarić. Ahead, here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Just 3 to shoot. Murray, shot is good. Murray's got his second bucket on the night.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's Booker on the wing. Up top, Paul, defended by Murray. Here's Ayton, outside Paul. And it's Phoenix with another.
You have to stay under control and don't let the dwindling shot clock pressure you. For Chris Paul, that's never a problem.
Now here's Murray. Paul with a steal. Fires it from 18. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Paul hits them both.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
Here's Jokic. They shoot again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
And he drops the first.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
Now here's Murray. Barton outside. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
36 seconds left in the opening quarter. They kick it out to Murray. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 7.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Ayton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Bridges. Now Šarić, 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He'll go on Michael Porter.
Look at Šarić playing games with that defensive player. The pump fake wins him a trip to the line. That is nicely done. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Oh, rejected by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They're playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very useful.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Just about 285 pounds. Jokic is a mountain, so you better really bump into him to disrupt this shot.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Charity stripe shot. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. He's guarded by Paul. And here's Porter outside. The Suns clear it. Paul with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, the open look. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, B.A. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Erik Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he says. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Jokic. Outside for Porter. Back to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get one up. Gordon finds Jokic. Here's Barton. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Suns leading.
2 minutes.
Ayton inside. Defended by Gordon. Outside Paul. Money on the 19-footer. Paul's got 8 points.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
The loudest, craziest fans are going to get a t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. fans, please welcome.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
All right, fans, that was your Denver Nuggets dancers.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Back to Morris. Crowder with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Payne. That shot off. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Here's Dozier. Pass to Rivers. Here's Dozier. To the paint. Here's Najee, covered by McGee. 4 seconds left. The shot by Najee, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Rivers. The shot, no good. Great D that time from McGee. Crowder, the pass to McGee. That shot off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the 3. The Nuggets trail. Here's Rivers. Here's Green. And the shot no good. A bit short. Now here's Šarić. And he's going for the lob. Left side, Paul. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Morris outside. Pass to Dozier. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Šarić, the pass to Paul. Shoots. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morris with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Plenty of space. Misses off the left iron.
Nuggets foul.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Payne. Pass to Nader. McGee with it. Misses the layup. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Dozier, defended by Payne. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Back to Morris. Pass to Najee. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from McGee. Well, Phoenix is shooting just 42% so far in the game. Outside Payne. Here's Shaman. Pass to McGee. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. He's off on the first.
At the line for this one.
And the second free throw is good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now Morris. Here's Rivers. Three-pointer. On the attack, Morris. Rivers tips it back in.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Morris against Payne. Inside. And McGee with the stuff.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Murray's got 9.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Paul into the lane.
I don't mind this. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
That's good from Paul.
At the line for this one.
And so he makes both from the line. 46 seconds left in the third. Murray with it. 9 points in the game. Off target from three-point range. Throws it up high. And Booker with the jam.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Murray passes to Jokic. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And they double up Jokic. From deep, Barton drains the triple. Barton's got his second basket of the night.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Booker for 3. He can't get it to go. The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, up by 4.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Denver's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Paul with a steal, and the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
Pass to Jokic. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Paul for 3, and the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Murray against Paul. Left side Murray. Clock at 4. Shoots over Paul. Murray, no good. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Murray.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. This one for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Oh, got a piece of it. Ayton passes to Booker. Ayton in the high post. Working on Jokic. Now Booker from deep 3-point range. Shot that time, not on target. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
And here's Jokic. Murray passes to Jokic. A shot to stop the drought. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Bridges down low. Quarters there. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Nuggets running out of time. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Murray drives in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Now here's Paul. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. And that one's good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Out to Gordon from deep. Knocks down the triple.
Wow, burying that jumper on a more consistent basis. Aaron Gordon's superb at realizing when to pull the trigger.
Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Porter. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. And stolen by Jokic. It's stolen by Šarić. Back to Paul. And stolen by Jokic.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hailing from Canada, Jamal Murray is the latest star to emerge from the North. Joining countrymates like SGA, RJ Barrett, Brandon Clark, really impressive.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Now Paul. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Booker can't get it to go.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Who wants the t-shirt? And please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And the Suns making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he had plenty of confidence. He told his players, we've worn those guys down. We can take advantage of it. We're not going away until the last second. Let's see how they respond. Back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Phoenix with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Paul draws the double. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 7.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
From deep, Jokic. Kaminsky pulls it in. Bridges outside. So the Suns win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Phoenix, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas on defense. On the wing, Bridges. Powell with the steal.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal. And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Crowder. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right, because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Paul finding a way that time to draw the foul.
Phoenix shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Fires the 3. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Paul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul outside. His 3-pointer is off the mark. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Dallas again missing. Booker with it. Hardaway picks him up. Powell with the steal. And here comes the break. A pass to Porzingis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
Ball against Doncic. Passes to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. The 3-pointer is right on target. Bridges got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Doncic. Shoots. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, Booker doing a good job that time instead of looking for the shot, looking for a teammate.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Crowder with the steal. Paul with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. The pass to Booker. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Paul.
On the backside, Porzingis is staying very aware and alert, keeping those big hands moving.
Ball against Doncic. Here he goes.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
The Suns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Pass to Bridges. Rebounded by Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 6. A pass to Porzingis. Crowder with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Powell with it. Bridges covering. The shot by Powell, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Crowder sinks the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. .27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Doncic, here we go. And again, unable to change momentum here.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
Mavericks trail by 11. Crosses over. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Powell.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And so it's Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here are the Suns now. The Mavericks making the shot. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Crowder from the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Crowder with the steal. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Shot from the top of the key. Doncic, no good. Phoenix leading by 10. Oh, Ayton in position. He's off on that one.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Fires for 3. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first, and I I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger, and I'm for that.
And it's Doncic missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Launches it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker, with no one around, drops one in from the wing. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Paul's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Doncic fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some.
3-point field goal.
Doncic has got 5.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Hardaway against Paul. Powell, the pass to Doncic. From downtown. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Now here's Ayton. For 3, Bridges.
And the field goal percentage has dropped to the low 30s for the game as they have the lead, but that might change if they don't improve their shooting.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Porzingis against Booker. Paul with the 3. No good.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis from deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Doncic throws it down.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Mavericks foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Personal foul. 4th
Free throw good. Paul.
At the line for your Suns, Chris Paul.
And Paul drills both of them.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Doncic against McGee. Powell. Paul with the steal. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
The name's Phoenix Paul. Now into the lineup for your Suns, Cameron Payne.
Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good size advantage. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. trailing by 10. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center position. The Mavericks shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Hardaway finds Doncic. The tray, hands it from downtown. Doncic has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Mavs.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Hardaway. 5 on the clock. McGee is screen on Porzingis. Johnson for 3. Drains the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 10.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Fires from deep. Doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
It's deflected. Outside Hardaway. Dishes to Doncic. Fires the 3. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Hardaway.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Phoenix, no good that time either. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Doncic from deep three-point land. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Kane can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Mavs. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Pass to McGee from outside the arc. Phoenix no good that time either.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Passes it to Doncic. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter. The Suns leading. And here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the inside. And Johnson with the stuff.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see. And it came this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Crowder to the left wing. Booker outside. Kicks it to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Paul with the 3. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Finney Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's Powell. Booker against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardaway has got 6 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Now, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic looking it over. He dishes it to Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball against Doncic. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Booker kicks to Paul. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Come on, fans.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his third foul so far. Payne, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns.
The Mavericks shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Takes it inside. Brunson kicks to Ntilikina to take the lead. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Now Phoenix shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Here's Bridges. There's the pass to Payne. Kleber against Ayton. Outside Crowder. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Over to the left wing. Brunson up top. Payne covering. Marjanovic down low. Ayton's there. Back to Brunson. And he drives in. The 3 for Doncic. Headshot off. And Phoenix the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Kleber to take the lead. And he's good on the 3 ball.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Ayton, the pass to Payne. There's the dish to Bridges. Back to Payne. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's tipped. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Sharks checked in for Crowder. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Dallas. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Devin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Ayton got a hand on it, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas leading by 4. Moment here now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Chris Paul's doing. David.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Into the lane. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Oh, just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down. And that's a big whistle.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for pain. Doncic against Paul. Hardaway for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Hardaway with the steal. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Cauley-Stein. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Cauley-Stein's got his first 2 points of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Dallas.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And here we go. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range.
Three-point field goal.
Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Down low. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley-Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
Doncic, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Doncic against Paul. He was all alone on that one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Doncic from deep three-point land. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the back.
these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters, and it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes a team better.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
Now here's Doncic. Five to shoot. Outside Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. Doncic against Murray. Down low. Pass to Barton. Now here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
Here's Gordon. Can't hit that one, and it's Dallas the other way.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Porzingis for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA-level performances.
Jokic passes to Murray. Elbow shot on the way. That one is off. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Powell, left side. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Murray from outside hits a three-pointer.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. He knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
Now here's Doncic. Back to Hardaway. They need this. And it's Doncic missing. Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. And he drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce. Pick your poison.
And it's Doncic on the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
1:44 left in the opening quarter. Murray against Doncic. Pass to Jokic. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Doncic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Jokic. Oh, deflected. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Denver ball.
Here's Murray. 5 points in the game. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. For 3. Porter pulls it in.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Murray. Off the left rim and out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Barton. He takes it in, and he jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Jokic. The three is up. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer! And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the court for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the three. Connects from downtown. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from that.
Doncic with the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Murray passes to Jokic. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Barton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of a player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a second-round pick, he's come a long way.
Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Jokic. An easy two on the layup. Jokic has got 8.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Right side Hardaway. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Barton. Here's Porter. Now Jokic. Gordon down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Powell. From deep, here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. Murray for 3. Jokic finds Porter. Barton with it. The 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, they need this. Out to Powell. There's the triple. Denver grabs the miss. 1:07 left in the second period. To the wing on the left. Murray from outside. Jokic the screen. Barton attacking. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Now off the inbound. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got his third assist of the night. Brunson against Murray. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Bullock. Brunson with it, defended by Murray. Fast break, here come the Nuggets. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Outside Brunson. Out to the right wing. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for Dallas, Maxey.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Outside, Green. Off target with the three. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. So as we conclude the first half, fairly appreciated, Allie.
The Nuggets, 31.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Brown in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Morris for 3. The shot comes out, and the Mavericks going the other way now.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes. In bold capital letters.
Morris against Doncic. Pass to Najee. Here's Morris. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback at offensive level.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Back to Morris. Pass to Dozier. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Lets it fly. Again, Dallas.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Morris against Doncic. Pass to Green. Here's Najee. Now Morris. Inside. Powell with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Finney Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights of your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Morris outside. Pass to Green. Back to Morris. 6 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. The Nuggets with another miss.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Morris against Doncic. Pass to Dozier. Shot to end the cold streak. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Doncic against Morris. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game. There's the drive. Jokic against Doncic. From short range. Offensive board. And Jokic throws it down.
When Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. This for the tie. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 16.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Harden attacking. They kick it out to Murray. From deep, Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now here's Porter. The shot no good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Jokic gets the bucket.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
From 18 feet away, it's wide right, hits off the rim. Barton, the pass to Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. To the inside. And it's Jokic missing. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Outside Finney-Smith. And stolen by Murray. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Doncic.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Bullock comes in for Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Pass to Kleba. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got his fifth rebound in this one. Now here's Jokic. Powell covers. Here's Bullock. That three's off the mark. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Gordon outside. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. The 15-footer. Drained it for 2 points. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, Jokic likes to keep the defense off balance, guessing as to what he's going to do. He's a threat from everywhere, and his mid-range game helps him put defenses in the pickle.
Dallas again missing.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Outside Murray. Pass to Barton. Jokic with it. Lets it go from deep. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Kleba. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic finds Hardaway. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Gordon, the pass to Barton. And the three off target. The Mavericks trailing. For 3, Hardaway. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Kleba against Gordon. Driving to the basket. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Doncic missing. Left side Porter. Shoots over Kleba. Powell pulls it in.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
That's the end of the game.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.